So what we're doing is we're tearing up an old shirt. This can be anything. It can be an old cotton shirt like I'm using. It can be an old bedspread. It can be linen. It can be wool. Like I said, any natural fiber. All you're going to do is cut it, and really this arm, because I'm a fat ass, is too big. So we'll probably wind up cutting this in half. We'll wait and see. Now all we're going to do is cut it into, and you don't have to have squares or anything in particular. You want to try to keep kind of a general shape. So once you get a square going, keep it a square. Once you get it started, you just pull. Same thing, pull. Pull.
Come on, Boudreaux.
Boudreaux's having a little trouble on his, but there we go. Keep going, buddy. This is one of those old fruit festival, fruit pie, or fruit cake tins.
Like the ones you get at Christmas time.
Right, see, we just poked a hole right there in the middle of it. That's our lid. And all we're going to do is we're going to cut it and drop it in. And we're going to keep doing that until this is full. We got a pretty good tin started here. So that's going to be our tin for today. Remember, like I said, this goes directly in the fire, so you want to make sure that there is nothing on it that's going to get burned. That'll burn off. By the way, I got this at the 99-cent store for 60 cents. With the whole shirt. And granted, I'm fat, but as you can see, we still got a lot of shirt left. So you can imagine how much this turns into if that's already filled up one. We gotta wait till we have better coals. Right now we still have a fire. You don't want to put this directly on the fire. You want to put this on the coal because you're basically baking it like you would if you were cooking. You don't, if you're going to cook, you're going to put it in the coals, not on the fire itself. You'll suspend things above the fire for the heat. You don't put things directly in the fire. So we'll give it just a minute and we'll get back to it.
Safe thing to do, be playing with the fire.
Yeah, leave this to trained professionals or old people. I happen to be both. So, as you can see, we have coals here. Nice white hot coals. Fire over there, still making more, but we got coals over here. We're gonna take this and we're gonna put it on there, and you're gonna see out of this little hole right here, you're gonna see smoke come out. And that's what we want. That means things are doing its job. You wanna watch and make sure it doesn't catch on fire in there. If it does, you just pump it a couple times and it'll go out. Now it's just a wait. We're gonna give it about 20 minutes. And we'll have this side done. We'll take it off. Now mind you, when you take this off, don't use your hands because it's going to be very hot. Your sticks. Let it cool down, open it up, flip the material over, and we'll show you what that looks like. And then put the lid back on, throw it back on the fire for about another 15 minutes, and you'll have char cloth. All right, now as you can see, our plume of smoke has decreased in volume. So now we're going to go ahead and take it off. Now, like I said, don't reach down there with your hands because that's hot. Use sticks.
And it will burn you.
You gotta be careful. You gotta figure out how to do this with sticks. Give it a minute. As you can see, it's still going. It's still hot in there. It's going to continue to cook for a minute. You want to let that cool down. Once it's cooled down, then you're going to pop this lid off. I got on my special gloves. These gloves are welding gloves. All right, these ain't regular gloves. These ain't work gloves. These are welding gloves. They're made to be able to handle hot things, like when you're welding. Now, they also make you kind of clumsy, so bear with me here. Now, if y'all remember, when we started, this was a pretty white. Now, like I said, we're just going to take that whole thing, we're going to dump it out. If we get lucky, it'll all just fall out for us. And it looks like we may have had, it may already be complete almost with our char cloth. If you look, see how it's all black? And normally what you'll do is you'll flip it over to where this is the bottom. This was the top. If you look, see how much lighter the top is than the bottom? So we do need to put it back on for a couple minutes.
and then just toss it
Right
back on the fire.
right back on the coals. So now we got it off there. It's cooled down. We're gonna open it up, and you have your nice pretty char cloth. It's black. Pull it out. Check it back. It's that easy, y'all. Have any questions? Let us know.